Hello everybody, so today we have a phone sent to me from Cyprus, a friend of mine. It has the audio codec problem, so there's no sound sometimes, and received the phone. Let's have a look how it looks. Go away. Go away, princess. Okay, so the phone is missing all the black stickers, as you can see, so someone's been here, and the audio codec, as you can see here, we've got these flux remnants, so somebody has been around here. But to me, this looks like coming from a place where I used to live. The technicians, they just put heat and refloat, they don't see the issue underneath. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to do the correct repair on this, and let's bring back the microphones and the sound. Coins. Now, every time somebody tries to do this, you don't want it to, there's always that extra risk of death because someone's been at it before. So we're going to heat it up. Yeah, as you can see, it starts to bubble around the chip because they've put this flux there before. So I'm just going to warm it up. I don't like the look of this flux, it looks very gunky. Let me just do it. Got to be in and out as fast as you can. So they never did this before. Now, the usual chip, so this is the audio codec, we're going to just set this aside. So now the usual problem is this pad here. It's loose. So we're going to just flood up the chip with some flux. Get cleaning the pads before we make a jumper there. We have to put a little tiny wire over there from here to here because this is the fault. Okay? So you see? See how it just disappeared? Look how it just fell off. So for example, this chip is a design flaw. Apple's iPhone 7 and 7 Plus have extreme issues. See how it just fell off? That means it was weak to begin with. I'm just mixing up so we can do the clean work. Okay, at this point, I want to flatten the pads. If I could find my okay, so now we have some wick. Put the temperature back down just a little bit so it can be fast. Just want to be fast and flatten all these pads. It's very important when doing this repair you have the board on a metal surface because the baseband underneath can get affected with all the heat we use to take off. Now while it's still yellowy and fluxy, I'm just going to go in, get my blade. Oh, I was just using my blade to uncut it something. My blade. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a scratch away here to expose the trace. So we could put a wire from here to here so nothing breaks again because it's already missing. So this wire is thin as your hair, maybe thinner. So we're going to put our 6337, just a tiny bit on the tip of the soldering iron. Cool. So now what we're going to do is come take our blade, and I'm going to just cut about here. Just about there. Wiggle it. Get it out. So now we have space to twirl it. So we're going to take 2 tweezers. And just do the twirl. I'm filming that. There we go. There's a nice twirl there. So now we're going to just clean up. I want to get rid of all the residue of the flux with a toothbrush. A bit more, there's still a little bit of residue on that. So a little bit more. Okay, that will be fine. Maybe just a little bit, let's do a little bit more. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to these things. Okay, that'll be fine. So now you can see a little wire I've put, but now we want to make sure that stays in place, so we're going to use a special UV glue. And we're going to take a little tiny drop on the tip of our tweezers. That means too much. Cool. And then get the UV light out. Okay. Get the party going. We're going to just put the UV like that so it can dry up the thing. So side. And just leave it here. So I can UV that while we work on reballing the chip. So here is the chip. So now to make this a perfect, evenly done repair, sit down. Okay. We're going to get our 6337. Hold the chip like so, come on. And we just want to even all the balls. Like that. That will be good enough for me. We're going to make sure the chip is completely clean of the flux that we've just put on now. Okay. For me, I think that's good enough. Good stuff. So now we're going to grab our iPhone. I've moved around my room now because, the living room, because I'm going to get someone else working for me. So right now everything is in different place. Cool. We are 10 minutes on. I always clean the stencil nicely. Cool. I have enough in here. Now we're just going to be patient. All about being patient. Waiting for the balls to form. Can't hold in one spot too long, it's going to jump out of place. There we go. Just like so. Give it a little blow, let it cool down. And just tap that chip out of it. Okay, sensor back where it needs to be. So now the last thing we do before installing the chip is put a nice amount of flux on the chip and then come in, hold it, and shine the balls. There we go. They're nice and shiny now. So now what we can do is take off the chip, let it cool down, give it a one clean. At this microscopic level, everything has to be perfect. Cool. So yeah, that looks excellent to me. So we're just going to bring the board back here because we're going to install it now. So now we've used a 6337 multiple, and just admire that beautiful work, please, because that is amazing. Put all my effort into it. Okay. So let's just warm up the motherboard so we can apply the layer of flux. Like so. Okay. Just like that. Then we're going to take the chip. Now the dot is the bottom left, so we're just going to find it. You can see the dot there is the right. What?
This is like the new the monitor just arrived.
What arrived?
The monitor.
The monitor, okay. So there we go. We just bring the chip on now. We just got to be beautiful and careful to align it nicely. What is wrong? This is my first repair photo. Oh! Someone else is at the door! Just warn her that I'm filming, please. To avoid the... Okay, so we're warming it up now. And now it's slightly warm, we're going to go in with our blasting temperature. And and watch it move into place. There we go. It's fallen into place. Give it a little swing and stop. So now, as you can see, car key. There we go. So as you can see there, my wire is still connected there with the green. So we should be safe. That's securing this from happening again, so the repair can be a 100% success. Okay. So now I'm going to take the phone, slide it in. While it's nice and hot. And just so we can test it, we're going to put these in. Phone still turns on, which is a great sign, because doing this work after someone else, always that extra heat that they used in the past could make you fail it and destroy everything. So must be a lot of stuff on this phone for it to take this long. Let's get on the charger. Yep, it's charging. Make sure I put this in properly. Everything in, yeah. So here we go. And then if we go into voice memos and we record testing, 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 testing. I'm gonna have to clean that out for her, but yeah. Testing, 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 testing. That's how you fix the iPhone 7 freezing issue and no microphones forever. Basically fixing Apple's design flaw. Thank you for watching.